Anyway, so going back, when will God put his hands on this person who has made you go through so much? You know when God will do that? It's up to you when God does it. It's really up to you because God loves you. You may be praying for God to do something. You may be praying for God to help you get out of the situation, for God to just deliver you because for whatever reason you're still there. Because some people might say, well, why are you still there? Well, I'm not the one to say that because people stay for their own reasons. I have heard of many valid reasons why they had to stay. So I don't know your situation. However, if you're saying, God, please, when will you come through for me while I work on this, while I do that? It all depends on your attitude towards the narcissist. Listen carefully. The way you feel about your narcissist can delay your blessings. This is nothing to play with. Okay, when you hear no contact or minimal contact, that stuff is real. The more contact, the more you're gonna feel some type of way. And if you're dealing with a covert narcissist, they're so good at playing the passive aggressive game. They're so good at making you feel guilty because they know you have a good heart. It's gonna be very hard to detach yourself emotionally. I'm not just saying mentally, emotionally from someone that you once loved or that you still love. Let's put it that way. It's not easy. You're praying for God to do something, but the minute God is starting to work, you're like, God, I didn't mean it like that now. You're praying for God to do something, but they're taking Viagra to go and be with these youngins out there. And they start to have heart problems. And guess who wants to go ahead and be, oh, you okay? And you want to take care of them. And they made themselves sick. Your attachment to that person can delay your blessings. If you still feel sorry for them, one day you want God to avenge you. The next day you're feeling all lovey-dovey and sorry for them because, of course, they're manipulating you, right? Especially if they're hoovering you. They're trying to reel you back in with all types of things. And your heart is starting to move because you actually feel in your heart. You feel emotions. You're not like they are. You feel emotions. You're not as calculated as they are. You're not as detached as they are. If you're still attached to your narcissist, start thinking about detaching yourself. That's why we say no contact or minimal contact. And it's hard when you're still in that person's presence. It's the worst of it all. Is to be in that person's presence and then you have to detach yourself while you're there. It's kind of like you're human and you're trying to turn into an animal. See what I mean? Like it's not easy at all. What I'm saying is if God sees that it's going to hurt you really badly, if he does what he wants to do with your narcissist, God is not going to do it. If you want God to remove